Have you ever experienced deja vu? Because I'm still James Barrett Sterling. You're still watching Merstham TV. It's still August. We're still at the Hybrid Fitness Stadium, and it's still FA Cup business. Except it's not exactly like Bill Murray and Groundhog Day, because we're in the next round and we're playing brand new opponents. Sun is shining. Merstham cruised into the next round of the Cup by virtue of that stunning 7-0 win over Wick, and this FA Cup preliminary round tie will be contested against Erith Town. Themselves, no slouches, they beat Pagham 6-2 a couple of weeks ago. So now this is actually an all Isthmian South East clash, as Erith were recently promoted to the division. In fact, this exact league fixture was due to be played here on the 31st, but that's now all got to be rearranged because one of these clubs will still be in the world's most famous cup competition. As always, Merstham TV is here to capture all of the action as Jamie de Cruz and his squad look to continue their adventure in the cup. Come on, you Moatsiders. The flags are flying here at the Hybrid Fitness Stadium as it's FA Cup action on this glorious August afternoon. And as I already mentioned, the league clash between these two, scheduled for the end of the month, will have to be postponed, as either Merstham or Erith Town will be continuing their FA Cup journey. Let's look at the team news for this afternoon's clash. Merstham boss Jamie de Cruz has been forced into one change following the 1-0 win at Stenning Town last weekend. That result, by the way, kick-started the Moatsiders league campaign very positively. Sam King had to come off injured and hasn't recovered, so Billy Oram is back in. Plus, new signing Jaden Barber, who was a professional at Aston Villa until very recently and who has represented England at both under 17 and 18 levels, is named among the substitutes. Visitors Erith Town arrive full of confidence, but their fans may query why manager Adam Woodward has left top goal scorer Kola Salami on the bench. There's two changes from the side that drew 3-3 against Ashford Town last Saturday. Matt Self and James Miles come in for Leo Mazzone and Andrew Dythe. Both these clubs come into this contest unbeaten so far this season. Something's got to give, or we'll have a replay on our hands. For Merstham TV, I'm James Barrett Sterling, and we'll look forward to hopefully a cracking FA Cup tie. Newest skipper was there, and now Merstham look to build again on the far side. Ollie Kinder over the top, but Cissé's there. Greenwood's gone down, referee says play on. Oh no, doesn't he? No, he brings it back. Much to the consternation of Lawal, who wanted to just get on with it. 8 men in the box, 2-man wall. Greenwood clips it in. Keeper stayed on his line. Drops for Gunner! My word! Merstham take the lead! And it's that man, Dean Gunner, the skipper, leading by example. Celebrations with the manager and the home bench. Everyone's up. And Merstham take the lead. It was just a clipped-in delivery by Greenwood. The town defence dealt with the first one, but it dropped for Gunner, and my word, didn't he take it well, on his right foot as well. And he's pinged it past Taylor to give Merstham the lead in this FA Cup match. Merstham 1, Erith Town 0. Before the game gets restarted,
How the fuck have you got Jamie
seems to be maybe a problem.
He would never do that.
Maybe with the pitch, I think it is. Referee saying that there's... Oh, here we go. We had this last season. I think we've been visited by one of the neighbourhood foxes again, by the looks of things, and unfortunately, I didn't have a doggy bag this time like I did last time. But manager Jamie de Cruz proving that he'll take any role at the club. He's happy to get his hands dirty. That's a poor pass out of defence. Lawal through for Brown, heavy touch. Just allowed the defence to bite back at him, but it's still with Merstham. Oram's found Jenkins, edge of the box. Can he work some space? Greenwood, Merstham building nicely, goes in square, and it's half dealt with. Jenkins again, curls it in, and it's just wide of the far post. Merstham turning the screw. Here's Lewis. He's got options to his right, but he's lost out. Oram has to help him out. It's all a little bit higgledy-piggledy in there, and the ball breaks for Erith Town. Here's Dyer, tries to feed it through. Drays just gets a toe end on it, but it's still coming forward. It's good feet. Taylor gets a shot off. Great save by Tolfree. Massive left hand to keep that out. Merstham have sent the big men up from the back. Gunner has already got one goal this afternoon. He's in there. Drage is there. Lewis more towards the back post. It goes in short. Greenwood being urged to get it in. There it goes. It's dealt with by the Town defence, but Oram will pick up the loose ball. Looks to take on Dyer. He's past him into the box, just curls it up, and the keeper had to deal with it. It might have been drifting inside the far post, and Taylor done well to get a hand on it. Greenwood's second corner, puts it straight in this time. Dealt with again, but it's Lewis, and he didn't quite catch that one like he did a couple of weeks ago. The ball spun back into play though. Still in Merstham possession. Greenwood looks up. Oram just outside the box onto his left foot, gets a shot away, gets a second bite of the cherry again. Town putting their bodies on the line. Brown, and he's put it wide. Jenkins does well just to nick in and put Davidson Phipps under pressure, but the fullback does well to retain possession. Town building something here on halfway. Oh, it's a loose touch from Jeffrey. That's given possession back to Merstham. Here's Jenkins, cuts inside, takes two men out. Lawal, little back flick. Oh, that would have been remarkable. Tried to take it first time. Great reading of the game by Gunner, but he's lost out there to Miles, who's carrying the ball forward. Malloy just gets cuts out the supply to Milton, and now Greenwood's got plenty of space here. Now he's closed down, square inside to Jenkins instead. Back to Malloy. Greenwood's gone again. Points to where he wants it, gets it. Building nicely this, and the final delivery. Greenwood's referee says no foul. Greenwood again onto his right foot. Shot's been blocked. Merstham retain possession. Here's Lawal. Back to Greenwood. Stands it over the top, headed away by Cisse. Lawal's shots, and comfortable save for Taylor in the end. Low down to his left, but Merstham just turning the screw. Greenwood afforded the freedom of the hybrid fitness. Gets it out wide to Lawal. He's only got one to aim for in the box. Goes in square. Greenwood. Can he turn, make some space? Oram, and he's put it over. It's always rising. Noy into Jenkins. The fullback gets it back again. Now here's Drage. He's got plenty of time. He looks up. Clips it for Brown. No offside flag. Brown just can't spin away from his man, and Ash is giving it straight to Jenkins. He places it, and it was straight down the throat of Taylor. Almost went the wrong way, but just corrected his body to make it a simple catch in the end. Now here come Erith Town. That's spun off of Jenkins. Tolfree wasn't alive to it. Taylor, and he's equalised. A lucky deflection put the striker through, and sometimes that's all it takes. And Merstham are back to all square. They came forward purposefully, but it took a slight deflection, which maybe just put the defence on its heels. And it was a simple finish for Harry Taylor. Tolfree, no chance. Merstham 1, Erith Town 1. Into Lawal. He's away from one man. Neat feet from him now. Here's Kinder into the box. Can he pick out a man? Oh, he went for glory. And it was nowhere near on target. Now here's Jenkins. Malloy plays it forward, but straight at Ash, who just hoiks it up into the sky. Little layoff. Now here's Dyer, back from his injury. Tries to place it, and it's just over the top. Ruffled the net. Oh, now what's happened here? Drage under pressure. Tolfree. Merstham almost the architects of their own demise there. Now Milton barges Drage off the ball. No mean feat that. He's looking to get Town forward. Here's Dyer. Little step over. Self. And his shot was fairly comfortable for Tolfree, even though he had to dive for it. Cisse. Kinder does well to get half a foot in and find Greenwood at the same time. He's away from one man. Brown makes the run. It goes out wide to Jenkins. Can he find some room? Gets it across goal. I think Taylor got something on it. Whether it was going to creep in the far post or not, but it'll be a corner kick to the Moatsiders. So Erith Town are going for this now, just over the hour mark, and Kola Salami has entered the fray. And he's a man for a late goal as well, so don't take your eye off of him. All three of his goals this season have been 86th minute or later. So Merstham will have to keep their nerve for the whole of this remaining running time. Mahal gets it under control, just knocks it forward, but Oran picks it up. Lawal needs a little bit of support. He tries to take on Mahal. He's done well to keep it in on the byline as well. He's gone down, and it's a penalty to Merstham. The Erith captain got himself at 6s and 7s. Lawal was direct, and he's won inside a spot kick. So Charlie Greenwood's 2 goals already this season, both from the penalty spot. Can he make it a hat-trick? Yes, he can! And it's over so easy for Merstham! Charlie Greenwood is Johnny on the spot yet again. It was great work by Ulu Lawal to win the spot kick in the first place. And that endeavour has been rewarded by Charlie Greenwood slotting home the penalty. Taylor went down to his left. But it's now Merstham who regain the lead, 2-1. But Erith by no means out of this, and when we look at their equalising goal in the first half, a slice of good luck led to it. So now here's a first real touch for Salami. He's away from Kinder. It's opened up for him. Erith's top goal scorer up to the edge of the box, inside the box. He's past Lewis as well, gets the shot off, but Tolfree clutches it into his chest at the near post. Just a little warning shot there from Kola Salami. Free kick to Town. Merstham have got to be on their toes here. Dyer's going to take it. Dyer takes it and he's put it straight down the throat of Tolfree, who has it gone in? The referee's given it, has he? No. Hold on a minute. Linesman signal. I think the ball went out of play before. Hearts in mouths time for the Merstham supporters here at the Hybrid Fitness Stadium. That's great play by Lewis. Drops it off of Vendrells. Can he find a space for a shot? Picks out Lawal instead. He's on the D. He needs a bit of help. Important footing by Taylor, but Lawal does well to win it back. Sheer weight of numbers, but Kinder, he's been caught late there. Leo Mazzone. We're in added time. Goes short to Lewis. Henry inside the box, does well to hold it up. He's surrounded by red and black shirts. Takes it into the corner, and he's been pushed over. He's done well to win a throw. Merstham don't need to rush it.
Don't go back though.
Lewis and Barber, lovely 1-2. Barber looks up, delivers it in. Oh, and Taylor takes it almost off the head of Henry. But more importantly, the clock has run down more for Merstham. Ash. And that's it. The referee does bring proceedings to a halt, and Merstham march on in the FA Cup. They win today by virtue of 2-1. Jamie De Cruz back on home turf. Shaking hands, he'll be pleased with his players' efforts this afternoon. Although they might have made it a little bit more hard work for themselves than the first half an hour performance may have suggested. It was ready, aim, fire. Dean Gunner on target in under 10 minutes. A delicious volley to give the home side the lead. But a piece of bad luck led to good fortune for Erith before the break. A lucky deflection on a through ball put in Taylor, and his low shot went past Tolfree. It's the first goal that Merstham have conceded this season. But in the second half, Merstham won a penalty, and that man again, Charlie Greenwood, Mr. Reliable from the spot, converted it. And the Moat side has held on to march on into the next round of the FA Cup. I've been James Barrett Sterling for Merstham TV, and we'll go and get some feedback on this.